Hey everybody, Paul here with Pretty Good Golf, and in this video I'm doing something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. I'm going to test out a brand new driver, and then I'm going to grab a very similar driver from 1 year ago, and then 4 years ago, and then 7 years ago, and compare the performance changes year over year to help me and help you hopefully figure out when it makes sense to take out that credit card and buy a new driver. So I have 4 drivers here with me. I've got the Callaway XR Speed from 2018. I've got the Epic Max LS from 2021. I've got the AI Smoke Max from 2024. And last but not least, I have the Elyte. This is the triple diamond model from 2025. So I am going to make sure that I hit 5 good shots with each driver, and then I will show you all the data to see how I perform or how the drivers perform all the way from 2018, 2021, 2024, and 2025, and we'll kind of get an idea of when it makes sense to actually go ahead and buy that new driver. So first up is the Callaway XR Speed from 2018. 5 good shots with the Callaway XR Speed. I should note that I am lofting them all as close to 9 degrees as possible, and they're all going to be with the Ventus Black 6X shaft and a Titleist Pro V1 ball. So first up, Callaway XR Speed from 2018. Here we go. Okay, here we are, warmed up. First shot with the Callaway XR Speed from 2018. Let's see how this performs. A reasonable strike, 248 carry. 145 ball speed and 2,500 backspin. That's not bad. Right in the middle. Maybe a little bit low on the face, but 152 ball speed, 249 carry. Yeah, 3,300 backspin is gonna really shorten up that distance, but it's in the fairway. That's not too bad either. That was maybe a bit low in the face, but 151 ball speed, 247 carry. Again, over 3,000 backspin is gonna keep that from flying very far. That was maybe a little higher in the head, so, oh no, that spun up to 38. That's gonna be a major issue with this club, I think. Only 253 total. Okay, that was 5 reasonable shots, but didn't get a whole lot out of that. That's the Callaway XR Speed. It is a 10.5 head, but I've de-lofted it by 1 degree, so it's at 9.5. These are either 9.5 or 9 degree heads, so there's not gonna be a big difference there. Most of it is gonna be technology, I think, and maybe my terrible swing, but those were not that bad. So we'll see how that compares to 2021 next. Okay, next up is the 2021 Callaway Epic Max LS. This is and was a fantastic driver. I've got the weight set pretty neutrally for draw or fade, and it's at 9 degrees standard, so there's no change in loft. So it should be pretty comparable to the rest of them at 9 degrees and neutral setting. I did love this one when I first was hitting it 3-4 years ago. Let's see how it stacks up. All right, let's see if I can bring back some good memories with the Epic Max LS. Yeah, that peeled a little bit, but 250 ball speed, 249 carry, less than 3,000 spin, so we're moving in a good direction. 268 total. That one I think was a little out of the heel, but it was still 152 ball speed, 243 carry, but yeah, that spun up to 3,600 based on the strike point. All right, that was a little higher in the face, should have been less spin, maybe a bit of a drop kick, but I'll definitely get away with that. Yeah, only 103 club speed, that's because I kind of bounced that off the ground. But 147 ball speed's not bad. There we go. Good one to end on. 152 ball speed, 269 carry. That's as good as I can hit pretty much any driver. All right, next up is my current gamer. This is the 2024 Callaway Paradigm AI Smoke Max. It is a 9-degree head. I've got it in maybe just a tiny bit of a draw setting with that weight a little closer to the heel. And again, it's that Ventus Black 6X shaft that I'm using for all of these, and the Titleist Pro V1. So let's hope I can hit this well, because this is my everyday club that I'm hitting on the course. So here we go, 5 good shots with the AI Smoke Max. That was off the toe, but I think that's gonna work out. Only 143 ball speed, but 252 carry, low spin at 2000. It's gonna roll pretty far. There we go, it's a little better. 150 ball speed, 253 carry, 2700 spin, not too bad. Pretty straight. Again, only 148 ball speed, but that's the way I hit it, but it still carried 262. Low spin, rolls out to over 280. There we go. 151 ball speed, 262 carry, 15 launch, 2500 spin. That's why they fit me into this club. It's a really great driver. Oh, that one launched. Again, only 148 ball speed, but 252 carry, rolls out to around 270. Nice. Okay, last but certainly not least is the Callaway Elyte. This is the triple diamond from 2025. It is a 10.5 degree head, but I've got it lofted down, so it's at 9.5. And again, I've got the Ventus Black 6X shaft going. So let's hit 5 good ones and then compare these 4 drivers. There we go, there is a good one. 154 ball speed, 263 carry at 2600 backspin. That's a great shot. A little bit heely, 149 ball speed, 242 carry at 3300 backspin. So that you can still get some bad shots when you heel it that badly. There we go, that's a good one. 260 carry, 153 ball speed, and again, 2700 backspin. Should roll out to about 280. That was also in the heel, but it still carried 253 at 150 miles an hour ball speed and only 2800 spin, so not that much spin for how badly I hit that. Bit of a drop kick, but I've definitely had those with some other clubs. 254 carry, only 145 ball speed, but that's because I bounced the club into the ball. Still rolled out to 276. Okay, so that was all 4 drivers. The last one was the Elyte Triple Diamond. And as far as an average golfer goes, that's a pretty representative set. I had some good shots, some really bad shots, and some in the middle. So let's take a look at the data and see how a 7-year-old club compares to a 4-year-old one, a 1-year-old driver, and then a brand new one. So we will get a representative sample here, but only a couple of them I had to disable. So this is pretty much exactly what happened with these clubs. So in order from oldest at the bottom to newest at the top, we can look at ball speed. So the XR speed actually kept up pretty well. 149.6 was the average ball speed across those 5 shots. It spun up way more than the others, which is probably a big reason why it only carried an average of 244. So that's a 7-year-old golf club, pretty reasonable ball speed, but just a lot of spin on some of those shots. You can even see here with the standard deviation of 507 spin, so somewhere like 4,000 spin with that one. Moving into the 2021 golf club, the Epic Max LS, we had a bit better ball speed at 150.6. Launch was around the same, but it spun much less at 2800, which gave us carry of 255 and rollout average of 275. So that is totally reasonable. It's 15 yards total length, longer than a 7-year-old golf club, and it's a 4-year-old golf club itself. And then moving into my current gamer, unfortunately had the lowest ball speed. I think there was maybe one shot in there that was kind of bringing that down a bit. Launch angle was at 16, that's beautiful. Spin was 2400, that's perfect for where I'm at, which is probably a big reason why I was fit into that club. Carry was the highest so far at 259, and that's going to be in big part due to that lower spin. And it rolled out to 280, so it has the highest total yardage even compared to the current year model. So 20 yards further than 7-year-old club, only 5 yards further than a 4-year-old club, and it being a 1-year-old club actually beat out the brand new Elyte in this test set. Given that's only 5 swings, so it's probably like half a yard to a yard per year is what I hear from the My Golf Spy guys. And last but not least, the Elyte from 2025 had the best ball speed at 151.2. Launch angle, I think I was just hitting that a bit lower, maybe lower on the face, but it didn't spin up very much. Still 2400 RPM backspin, that's great for me. Carried 259 and rolled out to 279, so very close to the furthest. But you can see I was pulling those to the left pretty significantly. That's the green line and then the green dispersion circle there. The rest of them were a little bit closer to the center, or well, with the XR speed, they were kind of pulled off to the right there or pushed off to the right. If we look at club data, it's going to tell a very similar story with club head speed throughout the whole thing. I was averaging like right on 105 miles an hour for every single club. Efficiency was the best with the brand new Elyte, but that's probably because I pulled that to the left a bunch. Efficiency was lowest for the smoke. That's obvious because the ball speed was the lowest. But strike points were all reasonably similar, at least for the average golfer like myself. I was living in kind of the middle to toe region, and I don't know, some of them were a little lower on the face, but what are you gonna do? I am definitely not a pro golfer. So looking at this, I am gonna go ahead and say that a 4-year-old golf club basically keeps up with a brand new one as long as it's fit properly. That spin at 2800 kind of killed the carry and the total distance by about 5 yards. Last year's club was the best for me, but it was probably because that's the best fit. And then the brand new club, well, that had great ball speed and great carry, but I just couldn't quite hit it right. So I think the moral of the story here is anything within the last 3 or 4 years, as long as it's fit right or fit for you, is gonna do very well. Okay, there we have it. Score 1 for the golf club fitters. I'm gonna say that anything within the last 4 or 5 years, as long as it is fit right for you, is gonna perform almost or just as well as something brand new. This is the brand new Elyte. This has not been fit for me, so maybe if I went in and got it tweaked or set up properly for me, I could hit that a little farther and maybe a little straighter. But again, last year's model was great. 4 years ago's model was great. 7 years ago, I don't think I'm gonna go with that one. So let's say within the last 4 or 5 years, as long as it's fit. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you found that useful. I hope that saves you some money. If you've got a 3-year-old driver that's fit for you, maybe don't bother getting the new one unless you like it. That's the whole thing. Go ahead and get it if it's fun for you and you have the money. That's totally fine, but performance might not gain a whole lot. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you found this interesting or fun to watch, and I will see you in the next one.